Confidence is a skill, it's an art, and it's a decision. You can program yourself to be confident and you can program yourself to be insecure. The choice is yours. But are you aware enough to understand that it's a choice? To understand that your daily lifestyle choices, your habits, your lack of habits, the way you speak to yourself, the foods you eat, the things you do, the things you don't do, these all build your character. They build the program in your mind. Whatever you do repetitively will program into your mind and will become a part of your daily reality. So in the process of becoming confident, we have to recognize our programming. What are the stories that are programmed into your mind and your subconscious mind at this point in time? Look back into your childhood. What did you look like growing up? How did people treat you? How did the boys and the girls treat you in elementary school and middle school? Were you bullied? Did a lot of people like you? How did you feel about yourself? How did you feel in clothes? How did you feel about your body? You have to analyze these things. You have to go back into the past and see what stories created your subconscious mind. If you didn't know, in years 1 to 7, the subconscious mind is formed. So basically the things that we saw from our family, from the media, from the TV shows we watched, the books that we read, the relationships that we had, we created beliefs, like foundational beliefs about how we think about ourselves, how we think about other people, how we think about making money, life purpose, sex, food, self-love, self-hate. A lot of things were created in our perception from year 1 to 7. And the tricky part about this is that when you're in years 1 to 7, you're very unconscious. You're still a baby in the world. You're still discovering life. You're still discovering all these sensations and experiences and emotions. So you're not really in control of what is being absorbed into your mind, into your consciousness. You're like an open sponge. So when we realize that, we have to understand there's some de-sponging we have to do. You have to squeeze all that out of the sponge of your mind and start to replenish your mind, nourish your mind with the proper programming that's going to help you to win in life. That's going to help you to have good mental health. That's going to help you to treat yourself well, to attract good relationships, to follow your dreams, to be ambitious, all the amazing things. You program it into your mind. In the process of becoming confident, we have to recognize our programming. Think about how your parents treated you. Did they teach you self-affirmation? Did they teach you how to love yourself? Did they teach you how to take care of yourself hygienically, physically? What was your childhood like? How were you programmed to see yourself? Were you programmed to be confident? Were you programmed to be shy? Were you programmed just to do whatever you want? Get clear on it. How were you programmed? And even when you were a teenager, were you in certain relationships with other people that were insecure, whether it was a friendship or a romantic partnership? Because sometimes in our relationships, when we are with other insecure people, you become insecure as well. You become who you hang around with. You pick up the same qualities as the top 5 people you spend time with. So if you're dating someone or very close relationship with someone that's insecure, you will most likely subconsciously begin to become insecure. Notice your programs, notice the stories, notice the patterns, notice the big things that have gone on in your life that could potentially imprint into your mind and be playing out right now. And once we get clear on our programming, we then begin the process of reprogramming, the best process in the whole world. Is it always easy? Love and light, sprinkle rainbow cupcakes? No. It takes effort, takes repetition, takes time, but it is so completely possible to reprogram yourself to become the best version you've ever been, to attract blessings, miracles, to be in amazing relationships, to make the most money you've ever had, to love yourself so deeply, unconditionally. It's all possible. So we can reprogram ourselves in 2 ways. Through self-talk, the way that we speak to ourselves in our mind, the things that we believe about ourselves, and also through repetition, the things that we constantly do on a daily basis. This is how we reprogram ourselves. The root of change is mental. It's not about changing the outside, it's about changing the inside. So with self-talk, we have to get clear and be honest. How do you speak to yourself on a consistent basis? Like, what are the energies that are connected to your beliefs about yourself? Are they more positive, rooted in love, or are they more negative, rooted in judgment and self-hate? Be honest with yourself. The more honest you are, the more that you can change. When you look in the mirror, what do you think? Are you like, she a bad bitch? Or you're like, that bitch is fat and ugly? What do you think? You have to be honest with yourself. Most of my life growing up, I used to look in the mirror and be like, that bitch is fat and ugly. And now I look in the mirror, I'm like, this is the most gorgeous, beautiful, spectacular queen I've ever seen in my life, because I reprogrammed my mind in the way that I saw myself. And the powerful thing about reprogramming the way that you see yourself, your physical body changes. The way that you look changes. Because self-talk, the way we speak to ourselves, that then creates our mind, creates our aura, which is an energy field around us. It's not something that you can see, it's something that you feel. And the more confident you become, because you're speaking nicer to yourself, you're believing better things about yourself, you naturally become more confident, your aura becomes beautiful. You have a natural radiance to you. You have a natural je ne sais quoi. People can't really put their finger on it, but they're like, that girl's special. There's something like really beautiful about her. I don't know what it is, but it's an energy thing. It's an inner work thing. It's understanding the power of your mind type of thing, and reprogramming. That will give you a powerful aura. So get clear on your negative self-talk. Get clear on your limiting beliefs, your doubts, your fears, the way that you speak to yourself. Get clear on it, write it down. Take note of maybe the top 10 things that you believe that are negative about yourself, that make you insecure, that make you shy, that make you feel like you can't do certain things. Write them down, get clear on it. And then discover the opposite of those things, the positive duality of those things, write them down. And then this is where repetition comes in. We begin to practice. We begin to become more aware in the moments where we're thinking these things, or in the moments where we're feeling these things, and we override it with the positive affirmation, with the positive belief. Throughout your day, just start to say in your mind, like, I love myself. I'm so beautiful. I'm so confident. I feel great. I look great. I'm blessed. I'm in harmony. Like, make your natural state one of affirmation and high vibration. Make your natural state one of self-love within your mind. We're constantly talking in our minds, so you might as well talk some positive, amazing things that's gonna juice up your aura and make you more magnetic and make you love yourself more, rather than doing the opposite and dimming your light, making yourself insecure, thinking about things that don't matter. Override the negative and replace it with the positive. And the next step in becoming confident is doing hard things. Confidence is birthed as you step out of your comfort zone into a higher level and version of yourself. We have to understand that human beings were created to be comfortable, not happy. So you need to find joy, you need to find pleasure, you need to find trust in the process of you doing things that your brain is telling you, don't do that. That's so scary. When you start sweating and you start shaking, do the hard things in the moments where it counts. And you'll start to show yourself, I can do hard things. I'm not dead. I'm actually very relieved. I feel amazing that I did that hard thing. And it starts to compound, and you start to build strength within your character, within your belief system. You start to more consistently do hard things, step out of your comfort zone. Your goals grow, your capabilities grow. So many powerful things come from doing hard things in life. And take on the challenging things with joy, because you know that it's building your confidence. You know that it's building your character. You know it's building a better future for yourself. So do it with joy. In those moments when you don't want to speak in front of people, when you don't want to talk to that guy, when you don't want to talk to that girl, when you feel afraid to post that video, when you feel afraid to apply for that job, do it. Don't think too much. All you need to think about is your better future, and that you have to do hard things now. Don't think about how hard it is to do it right now, but think about how good it'll feel when you do it, when you achieve it, when it becomes yours. So as you move from your comfort zone into the unfamiliar aspects of your life, understand it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to be hard, it's going to be a challenge. But take on your challenges with joy, because you understand that through that challenge, you're going to become greater. You're going to become more confident. You're going to become more of a powerful person that can create their reality and do whatever they freaking believe they can do. And I think one of the most beautiful qualities of confident people is that they allow themselves to be themselves. They allow themselves to be seen in the fullness of their truth. They aren't trying to be someone else. They aren't trying to put on a show to be more likable. They're likable because they like themselves. And people can feel that. When you show up as your true self, people feel it. It's an undeniable energy. This goes back to the aura. When you genuinely love yourself, you don't have anything to prove to other people. There's no games that need to be played in order for you to get someone's love, because you already love yourself. Therefore, you know the right people will love you naturally. And we allow ourselves to be seen when we truly see ourselves. When we can look in the mirror and see and accept all of ourselves with love, with compassion, with understanding. Embrace all of you. Embrace the light, embrace the shadow, embrace your confidence, embrace your insecurity, embrace all of it. Allow everything to be a teacher. Allow everything to be divine. And as you begin to work with reprogramming your mind, you can start to override those negative things with the positive. And I want you to know that the best version of yourself is simply your inner truth. It's beneath all the layers of personality that you've created in order to fit into society, in order to be liked by people, or even the pain that we've been through. We create personality because of failures, because of judgment, because of bad relationships. When you begin to work through those layers and let them go, your authenticity starts to shine through. You start to shut off the noise and the projections of the world, and all of your attention goes inward, and you start to cultivate a beautiful internal world where you love yourself. And then the outside starts to reflect that, and you start to align with the life purpose. You start to align with the abundance, with the present moment awareness, with the joy, with God, with everything. But it's just about going back to the truth within yourself and cultivating a place of love within yourself. And know that your authenticity is a gift to this world. Do not be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And know that it's a journey, okay? One step at a time. Your only job is to be your best self in this moment right now. Your only job is to be aware of your thoughts right now and make them thoughts of love. Make them thoughts of confidence. Remember, you override the negative with the positive. Do that in each moment. As long as you're present, you'll be aware if you're thinking negative thoughts, and you'll be aware to override it with the positive thought. And then boom, your reality is shifting, okay? I love you so much. You are an amazing, awesome, powerful human being who has so much deep-rooted confidence, unshakable confidence. No one can take it from you because you created it. That's you. You're so awesome. I'm so grateful that you exist. I hope you have an amazing day, and hope you come back to my video tomorrow, because I'm posting every freaking day. So I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Much love, many blessings.